Welcome to Go Keys College. Today we are continuing our review of Roland Cloud Connect. In the first episode, we took a look at some of the sound packs and style packs. Well, today we want to jump straight into the expansion, the wave expansion. So that's the first one I'm going to click on. So let's click on that. It says EXZ001 Stage Piano is a premium wave expansion collection for the Zenology software synthesizer and select Roland hardware instruments, with the Zen Core synthesis system featuring 11 tones and 18 waveforms. The selection of rich, expressive grand pianos includes several tonal variations, plus layered sounds with EPs, pads, and strings. Premium Wave Expansion Collection includes 11 tones and 18 waveforms. So let's hit install. And it says, are you sure you want to install this wave expansion? Download size is 112 megabytes. If you use mobile data, it may incur additional charges. Installation may take some time. Well, you can see the screen of the keyboard. I'm just going to hit OK, and you see what ensues. And it says, remaining time, calculating. So this is going to take some time, but when all is said and done, we should have the EXZ001 Stage Piano. It says executing. It's taking some time. Well, while that's cooking, let's see if the piano will play, because it says it's going to take 6 minutes at the current rate. Well, everything's silent for now, so I guess we have a 4-minute wait, it says. Well, this should be fun. So I'm curious to know what you think about this dongle based on what you've seen so far. For me, I think what really gets me is how smart an idea this is. It is a very clever idea to keep people hooked to your services by making them, a software as a service solution. Now, while it may seem like it's all about them, you really boil it down because of hardware changes, software changes as the years go on. It is an advantage for the user because all you need to do is make the updates to your hardware, if any, and you can keep downloading new sounds. And when you think of it, if you have this keyboard for, let's say, a lifespan of 5 years, Roland just sold you a second Go Keys 5 because you end up paying $99. That's if they keep it at that for 5 years to get all these new sounds. But it's like a win-win because you're stuck with your keyboard, but you don't have to buy another one to experience new sounds. When you boil it down anyway, what is a keyboard? It's a collection of sounds and styles, waveforms and patterns. So if you're able to get latest and greatest ones without having to break the bank, like spread it out over time, it makes sense. Like on the channel I was having a discussion about the Go Keys, the DGX, the PA5X, the Genoses. When you really boil it down, these keyboards, each one, the argument is we have better tones than the other. We have the latest and greatest tones. Can you imagine if some of these giants merged and made all their tones available? That would really change the game. Anyway, I think we're getting to the end of this. Let's see what's going on. Okay. A little bit laggy, but Installation is just about completing. And it said wave expansion installation completed. Okay. Well, that's exactly the same sound. There's really nothing different there. So to access what has happened, we got to find out in a list where these expansions are. So let's take a trip down here. All this is pretty familiar. I don't see anything different. Let's keep going down towards the end, because I am quite familiar with. Okay. Okay. It could be that no, those are all familiar. So I guess it's a mystery now. Where the supposed oh, I see. Well, silly me. Excuse me. I was waiting for something spectacular to happen. I forgot the way this thing works. You got to click on what you want. So coming back here, are you sure you want to load this tone onto your device? You still got to say yeah. So when I say okay, now I have the expressive grand that you're seeing on the screen here, right? So let's try that. Expressive grand. That's the very first one. So let's do a little bit of playing for a few moments with this and see how it pans out. Okay, interesting. I'm going to crank the volume up a little bit more. I think we could get some more expression from a louder piano. All right, let's move on to expressive warm. Let's try that. And it's on expressive warm. Let's go to expressive grand 2. And I'll just change the sounds as I go along and you'll be able to follow. I'll try calling them out. expressive EP1. Alright, let's go to expressive EP2. And I could put a little bit more color with a little bit more reverb. A reverb helps a lot. So let's try that. Quiet piano string trim. It's nice. Let's try expressive strings. Let's come out of this. Okay, stage piano. That's what it is. Let's try expressive bell. So not bad, and that's pretty much the 11 tones, and that's how it works. So that's the EXC001 stage piano. Not bad, not bad. Let's try the expressive grand again. not bad. Now you got to remember the size of the piano is a little bit challenging to move around with the way I would have liked, but as far as the sound, it's just got a really good, rich sound. Let's go to the expressive bright and try that out, higher volume. Not bad. You got to remember, this is an expansion kit, and there are many more like this. So let's go down to wave expansion. So that was one. Now we have some drums. Let's see what else we got. Oh, world instruments. Well, this is going to be fun. Let's try out the world instruments in our next episode, okay? For this episode, let's try and get done with the pianos, okay? This is going to take a little while again. It's installing. It's going to take some time. So bear with me as it takes its time to do what it's doing. Okay. So while this is just getting installed, I want to share my continued perspectives about this Go Keys Roland saga. I see a little bit of market resistance. Like, some folks feel, I can't really take this thing too seriously. I mean, it looks like a toy. I don't want to get laughed at picking one up or playing it. But I beg to differ, you know. This keyboard, this Go Keys, just on its own, without the expansion, is a real game changer. And I feel that in the United States, we may not yet have felt the brunt of its effect on the market. But I know that as time goes on, people are going to get smarter. People are going to catch on to the fact that you don't necessarily need 76 keys or 88 keys to have a good time. People are going to catch on to the fact that it's all about the entertainment factor, having a good time. And therefore, I see more people picking up the Go Keys. And I feel that the dongle, while not very popular, as people get more proficient on their Go Keys keyboards, because I know you can use this dongle on many other Roland keyboards, but I feel that as people begin to get better, more proficient with the technology, more proficient in music in general, you know, because they're going to explore more, they're going to learn. You know, a lot of the modern styles, honestly, we don't necessarily read a whole lot. So a lot of it is by ear, and the better they get, the more sounds they're going to want. And this whole clouds thing, I just see it catching like wildfire. It's going to become the new normal. It's going to become more about these dongles and what they can feed into existing keyboards. In fact, I see a lot of hardware conversions taking place where people try to resurrect old keyboards with new sounds. That's going to be the new thing. You know, that's how I see it happening. Because this is a total game changer. To be able to sit down casually in your studio and download sounds that you would have normally had to go out to buy, now it's been brought right here to your device. I see other companies copying, you know, some have already started, but Roland's WC1 is a real game changer as far as I'm concerned. It's a truly remarkable initiative and idea, and I'm glad I got the Go Keys even because of this, because it ain't gonna go old. I'm just gonna keep downloading stuff like these expansion things. I'm just gonna keep downloading and downloading and downloading. All right, let's close it. It's done. So let's check out this one called the Ultimate Grand. Ultimate Grand coming up. Very nice. Just to remind you what we're looking at. Sometimes I could get carried away on this stuff. So we're looking at the Ultimate Grand. Let's get rid of some of the reverb there just to bring it down to the bare minimum, so you can hear the sound. So honestly, without the reverb, no reverb, it just sounds plain Jane. Let's go to X Pure Grand. Very little difference. Very little difference. Let's come out of this so you can see. This is X Pure Grand. X Pure Mellow, X Pure plus EP. That's different. Pure String. Tiny sometimes. Take some extra attention. All right, so you've seen all that. Very, very, very similar to what we just looked at. Let's see what else we got here. Pure Pad, X Pure and Pad. That sounds nice. This is where the reverb is needed. Put a little bit of flavor on that thing. Let's continue. Acoustic piano mod man. Okay, it's got some kind of delay effect there. Nice. nice feel. Okay, acoustic piano, reverb and delay. Oh, that's nice. Very nice sounds. EP MK2. Sounds really good. So let's see. There's actually no need to keep selecting from the phone because I can just turn the dial, and since it's an expansion, everything is all here. It's all here. So let's just turn the dial and, you know, it's all already loaded. That's why it's an expansion. Sounds good. Even without the reverb, it'll be good. That's a good sound. All right, let's see what else. RD Tremolo EP. So we're down here. RD Tremolo EP. Oh, that's sweet. Oh dear, check this out. Let's see if we can do split. Okay, gotta test this out. I'm not getting the sound. Alright, quite unfortunate, because I was looking to test that puppy out. So I'm just getting that. Okay, single mode perhaps will work. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. That sounds good. Let's see what's next. Chorus E piano 1. Chorus E piano 2. So, I mean, you could jam all day long with all these pianos. Let's see what else we got. Phaser. Phaser E piano 1. Phaser E piano 2. That sounds good. Phaser nice sounds. Ring mod. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, delay E piano. Delay piano 2. Delay piano 3. Mortine EP. Is there more stuff here? I think that was it. I think delay piano E3 was it. I think Mortine goes into maybe some existing stuff. But I think that was it. And we can go all the way back to the beginning. But that's it. So we've taken a look at the EX Stage Piano 1 and EX Stage Piano 2. And I am oh my goodness, it just goes on for forever. Good golly. Oh dear, there's a lot of stuff here. This is going to take a while to get through. Let's go to EXZ Vintage Synth. Although this will take time to do. We don't have as much time today, guys, but we'll have to come back again and do this. EXE Session Drums. Yeah, I'm just so curious. Let's try and do a few more. Okay. Oh, I think that was 900. Did I see 900 megabytes on that thing? This is going to take all night to load. This is going to take a long time. Wow. It's calculating. If it's more than 15 minutes, we might just have to do this another time. 10 minutes. Wow. Well, good things come to those who wait. But let's just keep on. While this is going on, there's going to be a little bit of background hum when I turn on this fan, because it gets hot here when everything is too silent. Got to turn off all the fans, but I don't want to bake here while I do this. So let's put that on for a second. Even with the air conditioning on, it still gets pretty warm. So my musings about this is I really think it gives all the other players in the marketplace, you know, everyone from the Korgs, the Yamahas, the Williams people, all the way, the whole spectrum. It gives everybody a run for the money, and it kind of levels the playing field, because Roland is outworking everyone in doing this, and it's like, why would you do that? You know, because people will end up just having one keyboard and having all the firepower that they ever needed. You think about it like that, because like now, I wouldn't be buying another Roland keyboard with the WC1, but when you think about the massive windfall these people are going to make in just a USB, so think about it, 5 USBs for the cost of one Go keys. The materials and the labor is almost like zero. So it's like all the hard work is on the back end. And in order to get that value to us, all they need to do is equip us with a USB. It's going to change the game. People are going to stop buying every keyboard that moves if the other players adopt this. So imagine, like I look at the keyboards I have, there ain't nothing wrong with them. All the hardware is intact. The problem is they're dumb terminals and there's no way of getting more stuff in there. But once they make that interface available in keyboards gone by, it could entirely change the game. Maybe even raise the worth of some keyboards that nobody even wants to touch anymore, because it's going to be more about, does the hardware work? Okay, then we can load some new software in there, give it a new lease on life, because it's the sounds. When you think about it, it's the styles and the sound. That's why this idea is just so brilliant. Anyway, it's done. Let's hit close. And let's see, pop session kit. So you gotta understand how these work, my friends. So these are just drum kits. So to make them work, you gotta be sequencing and programming with them. Your regular suspects. Alternate rock? Oh, bonus percussion. Where did that come from? Okay, I gotta go back to my expansion thing to make sure it's all loaded. All right, let's see. So Alt Rock Kit 3. Okay, nothing out of the extraordinary, I'll say. Oh, that is a bit different. Okay, you can make some really nice beats with that. All right, let's go back home. Let's see. So, just looking at the expansion pieces, the orchestra, the world instruments. You know what? I'm gonna hit stop for now, and then we'll continue because we've hit about what, 38 minutes. So let's take a look at this in the next episode. All right. Thanks for joining. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.